him there. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
Gunnar Henderson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Out to center.
Okay.
Doyle should have this one. And there's one away.
Just here for some early morning paralleling.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. And there's a foul ball.
The Babe is one of those guys with a larger
Hopefully
than
to finish
life
up
personality.
Max Scherzer
That's
and Babe Ruth this stream.
From him on and off the field. He's certainly one of the most.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away.
That's the plan anyways.
And now a man into scoring position. Kipnis leads off second with one gone in the inning.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball right back to the mound.
Got him.
Throw to first in time. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, the goal is get Babe Ruth P5, Max Scherzer
He
P5,
swings
and
crushes
J
one.
Ram the 7,000.
Deep on its way back there, gone. It's a belly bomb. 2 outs, nobody on. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Jose Batista.
Digging in, Evan Carter.
He's trying to finish P5 in these gold cards as well.
Ball.
But
This
I don't
one
think I'll
in
get
the
him on
dirt.
this stream.
1-0.
That one ripped left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they lead by 4.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0. So a man at first. Mike Napoli, the next hit.
Oh, okay.
Estrada throws to first in time. And here is Brenton Doyle. There's a strike.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Sam Hilliard, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here is Ezekiel Tovar. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty.
2 strikes.
Got him. Back here in Denver, here's Jose Ramirez. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now Jason Kipnis.
Why that leg kick feels so slow on a fastball?
There's a swing and a drive. And this one looks like trouble. Around second is Ramirez. Coming home. He'll score the relay throw. In there safely.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel
So a man aboard at the plate. Gunnar Henderson flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. It's 8-0. And here's the first baseman, Babe Ruth. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 9-0. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. This one's got a chance.
So we get down now. That's cool.
He couldn't run it down. And he's got a double.
If I ever pull Otani again, I'm going to keep him.
Bautista.
Sold him last time because I already wanted 99 Clemens.
Line drive.
Cool.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As a run scores, Nick Kurtz now at the plate. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and that's an out. Here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. Grounded out his first time up. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline.
And that one is lifted in the air. And now, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 13-0. Now the batter now, Jason Kipnis. Doyle makes the grab, and that's back here at Coors Field. Here's Michael Tolia. And that clips the inside corner.
Yeah, Scherzer's currently 26-0.
Corner.
They used him a lot in
For a
Conquest.
strike, and the count is 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts.
Should already be
in a
P5,
row,
but I took
just
the slow way.
cruising along. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Ramirez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Kyle Farmer.
A lot of P3s.
Now in the box.
Got a lot of
Comes
P4s
up
as
empty
well.
with a
I
swing
didn't
there.
finish.
And a swing and a miss.
Fell off to a great start. He's
No
really
ball,
cruising
2
out there
strikes.
on the mound. He's got a chance to
Got
get
everything
these
done
first
that we need to get done anyways, so we can just parallel till Friday.
And we're back onto the 3rd inning.
There's no really
Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson.
real reason to go online.
Late on that fastball. Gilbreth in his 4th year.
I kind of wish
29
events
years
were
old, and he
like
was
last
drafted
year.
in the 7th round.
1-1.
Back in 2017.
Actually had good rewards.
Center field. Doyle in position. And there's one down. And now the first baseman, Babe Ruth. He's already homered in this game.
Really, I don't care for rank outside of multiplayer program.
Swing and a high fly ball.
So
out
probably never
towards
gonna hit
right
World Series.
field. Doyle racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bellinger in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Next to hit, Jose Bautista, 1 for 2. Hit in the air, center field.
Missed it. There you go. That's a hit. No, no, it's not. That fan needs to shut the fuck up.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Tyro Estrada to the plate. Strike 1.
0-1's the count. Hey!
Fucking dot.
Scherzer gets the punch out, so he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Nolan Jones stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings through that one.
0-2's the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Jacob Stallings now. Right through there for a strike. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
0-2.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
He hung there because I forgot what way I was going.
And now here is
That was early.
Doyle.
Okay.
On the ground to the left. Lays out, but he can't
Job, Gunner.
squeeze it. And he'll be safe at first. And the batter now, Sam Hilliard.
I like your swing, but don't like your defense.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out.
I thought he was safe there by a mile.
So let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Man at first, nobody out. Nick Kurtz digs in now. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player.
1-1.
If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the catcher comes up to him.
They got 95. You'd love to see it.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And now Jose Ramirez, 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Ripped right field, that's back there, that one way back, and it's gone. They go back to back. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 16-1.
If they supercharge J-Ram on Monday, it's gonna be an interesting card.
With the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
What was your worst start one year? Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Farmer pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Babe Ruth. First pitch, not close. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily, but he stops, able to get back to second safely. So 2 down. Cody Bellinger will hit next.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And first offering is fouled off.
Just need a triple, which I'm probably not going to get this game unless I hit it right into that left center gap.
Ground, right side. Farmer takes it himself. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Colorado.
Still a little tired this
Sam
morning,
Hilliard.
but it'll be all right.
Foul ball.
Well, these Rockies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking.
If that was a real player, that ball would have been sent to the next universe. Because fuck, I hung that shit.
Plate as he swings through strike 1. Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes. That one way inside.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. That's out to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the grab. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. That's a base hit.
There's another single.
Aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield.
Wish I could play first ascendant, but I'm tired of the Xbox disconnects.
In the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
I just log on at nighttime just to get the dailies done and don't play it.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
It sucks.
Coming home. The relay. Head first slide safe at the plate. And they extend their lead. Man at second with 1 away. And here's the catcher, Mike Napoli.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Kurtz around third. He will score, and the lead continues to grow.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Couldn't get any air on.
New pitcher now, Victor Vodnik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So the lineup flips over. Now here is Jose Ramirez. Swung on, belted. Gone way up into the upper deck. And he's gone yard again. his 4th home run of the game, and they add on. It's 21-1. Now here is Jason Kipnis.
Yep, that ball went out.
And ball 1. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day. One out, runner at second. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. That misses. Ball 1. Runner at second here, one gone. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. Coming home. He'll score.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now Babe Ruth. This one blasted the other way. Down the line, and it's a foul ball.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Nope.
Dives, and he can't hang on. And now it's runners at first and second. So one out with 2 aboard. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 25-1. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Seth Halverson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
On a line, base hit.
He's got a nice swing.
So digging in, Evan Carter.
I remember when I play online, you got to ambush inside with him because he struggles with inside sinkers.
And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, I've been hitting so well with him in events. Kept ambushing inside.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily. He's in there.
We're going to catch Evan Carter.
Picks himself up an RBI. A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP or something. And then instantly transitions into a base runner. Great hustle to get all the way around to third.
High fly ball out towards left field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Carter stands at third with one gone in the inning. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Mike Napoli.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And first offering is fouled off. An offensive explosion this inning. And we're at the top of the 5th. Laser could be trouble. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. Runner at second, 2 down. Here's a rip to short.
Okay.
Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Stop hanging that slider. CPU is going to freaking crush it.
Baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Henderson over to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Next offer in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
See down.
Up the middle, sneaks through,
Damn.
base hit. One down. Here's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada.
Ball, that's outside.
Ball 1, no strikes. That's a slider for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. Ruth to second, back to first, double play.
Double play.
6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
He's almost parallel 4.
Back to work. And that's in the dirt.
This will be the first time ever a parallel 5 at Jason Kipnis scored.
He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider. In the air, out towards left center. Hilliard makes the grab, 1 down. Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll touch them all. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 28-1. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Scott Alexander.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The 1-0. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off.
Early on that, okay.
That one lifted to left. Hilliard brings it in. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the right fielder, Nolan Jones. He swings and fouls one off.
Hey! Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to Ruth.
Out.
And a couple of quick outs. Back to the top of the lineup. Now a chance for Brenton Doyle. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Jose Bautista. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
I'm streaming this early this morning because I don't think I'll be able to stream later because I'll probably be sleeping.
Swing. It's a strikeout. So up next, Evan Carter.
I had to focus on that pitch.
Line drive, and that should be extra base.
I want to get a stream in today, so.
For second. And that's a two-bagger.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley.
Even if a disconnect still happen, I'm going to stream first and second on the 17th.
Man at second.
I will be there to stream the player story no matter how many times you get disconnected.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Napoli. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and they extend their lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings to first, third out. Bottom of the 7th, and here is Sam Hilliard.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that
waiting for a Prince Fielder card.
Consistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Scherzer gets the punch out. Now
Don't
it
think I'm
doesn't
going to
strike
win one
out
Nathan
for him in
or
this one.
Twitter this year.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. That one finds the zone.
Kirk's good enough for this year.
There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. Tolia in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging.
God, that was a scary pitch.
And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Jason Kipnis. That's towards center. Doyle sizes this one up. 1 down. So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
I really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Up the middle. Nice grab. From his knees, the throw.
He's
on the money.
Okay.
Nice play. 2 down, base is empty. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, nice play. To his knee, the throw. Nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Max Scherzer goes to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
At the plate, Kyle Farmer clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's K number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing. Estrada at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
That just misses, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. What a game he's having. 16 Ks now. Jones in the box again. Takes a strike. Strike 2. And add another. Back here in Denver, we go to the 9th. And here comes Bellinger. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hilliard has this one sized up. Makes the grab, one away. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Up and in, and that's ball 1. Kinley, in his 7th season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a foul out of play. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Doyle under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Evan Carter now at the plate. In the air, center field. Doyle under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Coors Field. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jacob Stallings. Max Scherzer back to work.
What am I throwing?
And that's down and away.
Didn't know what the hell I was trying to throw there.
This is off the outside edge.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
That's a strike, and the count is 2-2. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning, but being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Doyle, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Scherzer gets the punch out. Rockies down to their final out. Hilliard in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. The Rockies down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Well, this one ends in
Oh, there's the second legacy program done. I got the pencil bat. got a double stun before the hits? What the shit? Almost got the home runs. I don't steal, so I don't think I'll ever get those. I would wear these jerseys. That's the bat skin I want. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. The bat skin I would want. Look at that. It's pretty cool. I'll get there. So the next one, Laughing Mountain jerseys. Okay. We need 12 for the touch grass. There's 11 in the collection right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have to do them all. Walks is gonna be a pain. Stolen base is gonna be pretty easy, but walks is gonna be a pain. How how am I 2-0 in the events without Cobb? What the fuck? So Scherzer should be done after this game. Let's see who's next. Oh, he's down against righties today. Even though he's down against righties, but he's up because of the parallel boost. Oh, okay. Okay. Remember when Chapman was like fucking 2000? Fuck have I been doing with the Yankees though? I've got the finest done. Might have to start paralleling, what's his name, Roy Halladay to get some of these missions done. J-Ram's freaking carrying through the Guardians right now. I gotta get around to doing the Royals, but I don't care about the Royals. I mean, George Brett's a pretty cool card. But just know their All-Star is probably gonna be ass. What's going on, Leroy? How you doing this morning? Nice. Just looking over my TAs real quick. What I gotta do with Yankees? So mostly strikeouts. Still won bases. Okay, so I'll have to start paralleling CC's the Baffia. After Scherzer. What's the gaming plans for today, Leroy?
Here's Jose Ramirez. Ripped to right. Drops into the glove. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the second baseman.
Got my pencil bat.
And that one in the air, center field. Doyle makes the play. That's out, number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Babe Ruth. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He flexes his power with that swing.
I'm mainly paralleling. If I get the wheel, I get the wheel.
1-0. Bellinger up to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
I know what you meant, Leroy.
Fielder, Jose Bautista. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's out of here. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. And now it's going to be Mike Napoli. Sends it to first, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Bottom of the first. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. Swing and a miss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
This one in the air, right field. Bautista makes the catch, and there's one down. And the batter now, Sam Hilliard. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Scherzer, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Ezekiel Tovar stands in now and watches strike 1. Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs.
Did you buy Negan on Fortnite, Leroy?
And because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
And we're back. Top of the second. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Marquez back to work. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Next is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. They say you win.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. And the throw's offline.
I got that? Oh, okay.
Third.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
That's a ball.
That misses, and it's 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to add on.
Well done. Drives in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance.
That leave? No? Okay.
Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the win was holding that.
Only a month until multiverses get shut down.
Now the first baseman, Babe Ruth. He's already homered here in this one. There's a swing and a drive. Into the bullpen and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-0. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm.
What the fuck was that?
And there's the third out. Here's Michael Toglia. Max Scherzer goes to work.
That's one way to get out.
Strike one.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And that drops in for a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
And that one fouled off. One out, bases empty. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Kyle Farmer in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there.
Swing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 8-0. And now, Mike Napoli. And
my farthest home run is still 540 with Jason Kipnis.
The tall righty, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Evan Carter. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped right center field, and it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, not in time. He's safe. So now here's the DH, Nick Kurtz. First pitch misses. Carter stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. On a line out towards center. Doyle makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 9-0. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
There's no XP cap for this game, so get on limited wheel spins, I guess. Because I think the XP cap is over 500K now.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. That's the third out. Back here in Denver, Tyro Estrada to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run.
Well, the launch cap was 160K, and they've been adding 30K to that 160K every day. And the game's been out a month.
Go after hitters and get quick outs. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Nolan Jones in the box now as he leaves that one up high. On the outside corner, and the count even at 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K. To the right side, Kipnis. The throw to first. It's a 1-2. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He circles the bases. It's 10-0. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw, and he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And now, Babe Ruth. Ripped, but it curls foul. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional.
Swing and a line drive, base hit to left field.
Chug your ass to second base, Babe Ruth.
It's 11-0. To second, pulls him off the bag.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
Line drive. Base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just
all right, time for another Batista bomb.
Line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's a laser base hit. In to score is the runner.
I'll just take a single. That works too.
It's an RBI single. It's 12-0. And here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one hammered. That's bat. And that one is gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. Second home run of the inning for them. And they tack on to their lead. It's 15-0. And now Evan Carter drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. Safe at third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the day.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something.
3 hits, 3 triples.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it.
You love to see it.
You can rope one into the gap like that. You're thinking.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Henderson up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And another ball. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Right through there for a strike.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. That's a base hit. And out to a board.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes.
That hit me in the foot.
And he hit him. So bases loaded with 1 away. Babe Ruth, the next to hit. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He scores. And the lead continues to grow. So first and second with 1 man gone. Here's Cody Bellinger. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and they extend their lead. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. And that is out of play. Ruth, the lead runner, out at second. Bellinger at first. 1 gone. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag. Not in time. He scores. And the lead continues to grow. 1 away. Runners at first and third. Here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. And a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's 1. And that's 2.
If you hear noise in the background, I have Chef Midnight pulled up on my phone, or as he's known now, Chef Slugger.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Now, Brenton Doyle. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, these Rockies, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Hilliard swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Tovar batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3. So they turn things over to the righty, Victor Vodnik.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
And 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Puts it away for the out. One away. Nick Kurtz will hit next. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now here is Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 3. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He made him pay for that one. And they tack one on the board. It's 21-0. So the batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Misses outside, and that is ball 1. That one fouled off. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's going to be Jason Kipnis. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. So digging in, Babe Ruth.
You're really targeting Kipnis,
right
Jesus.
Didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
And first offering is fouled off.
Babe Ruth strip away from the cycle.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. And that is gone. And he's gone yard again. His third home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 24-0. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Seth Halverson. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. That's back. And that one is gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. It's 25-0. Now here is Jose Bautista. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. That'll end the inning after. Now it's the DH, Michael Toglia. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Mad Max notches the K. There's Ryan McMahon now. That one drifts inside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. The Rockies yet to pick up a hit here. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Farmer now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
The count.
Swing and a miss.
2.
As he was out front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a good eye there.
Really good take,
1
especially
ball,
with
2
2
strikes.
Swings and misses. Back here at Coors Field. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Napoli. Halverson back to work. Hard hit left side. Zips it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Evan Carter digs in now. Headed towards the corner. Hilliard on his horse. couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Halverson, a 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
One down, base is empty. This one in the air, center field. Doyle gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now here is Nick Kurtz. And that's outside. Ball 1. Base knock right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 27-0. So a lefty out of the pen, Scott Alexander. So the lineup flips over. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Base hit center field. And that extends the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ball one and a pitch inside.
That's in. Ball 2.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 2-1 on the way. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and that is. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now Tyro Estrada. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No
it
balls,
really looks
2
like
strikes.
these hitters have been in between with their timing today.
In the air, right field. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Now here's Nolan Jones. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Swinging a foul straight back. That one the other way. Ramirez sends it to first. 2 away.
I don't know what it looks like going through the zone for those hitters, but the swings are defensive. And that's a real indicator, along with just the other stuff you guys have noticed about how nasty he is right now.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Bautista pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And here's the first baseman, Babe Ruth. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Double play ball to second. There's 1.
He's out.
And 2.
No, he's out.
In time to first for the double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Bautista getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I mean, come on, have a game. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Two outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Couple of singles back to back. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now a chance for Evan Carter. Gets it to first. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. On the ground to first. Ruth takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
0-1.
Hilliard at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Strike 2.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. That's in there. That's strike 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They have
Oh, that's back here at Coors Field, ready to begin the 8th, and now the DH, Nick Kurtz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Late swing, foul to the left. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
all over that one right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
That's a ball.
Henderson at the plate now. That's ball one. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 29-0. Ramirez,
Inside,
the
ball
next
one.
to hit, takes ball one. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the eighth. That's smashed towards center. Doyle makes the grab, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hipness, batting with one down, takes the strike. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. And he'll make it into third with a triple. So one gone with a runner at third. And now the first baseman, Babe Ruth.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Hard hit, right side.
Damn it, there goes
Over
Babe
to
Ruth's
first.
perfect day.
Now two away as they get a run across. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Jose Bautista now at the plate. Into center. Estrada. Long run. Brings it in. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Michael Tolia. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. So up next, Ryan McMahon. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. There's your strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
That's strike 2. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Mike Napoli.
So Scherzer's basically
Kinley,
P5, but I don't know about Babe Ruth.
Swing and a fly ball
Fuck, am I
in
swinging
the
an
air
F
out
word in?
towards right
God, I'm
center
tired.
field. Jones makes the catch,
little
and
bit.
there's one gone. So digging in, Evan Carter. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. And next is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. On the ground right side. Fires over to first. And 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. Left field. Hilliard under it.
Alright, let's get this game out of here.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 9th. Leading off, Tyro Estrada. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch. One up,
Oh,
one
he's
down.
got that.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets
0-1's the
this
count.
done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
Got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out. Stallings at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that
0-1.
one. Comes up empty.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity
two
to
strikes.
put this pitcher in the history books.
Swing and a miss. Got him.
I don't think Scherzer needs to be in the history books more than he already has. There we go. Scherzer is done. Frickin' finally. Alright, let's get my 5 packs. I've yet to pull a diamond from here. I pulled a few headliners. Alright. Scherzer's done. On to either CC Sabathia, Andrew Miller, or Felix Bautista. I think it's gonna be Andrew Miller. Let's see. Babe Ruth. It's roughly a game and a half. Alright, chat. That's gonna be it for me for now. I might be back later. If not, I'll be back on Monday. I appreciate the follow. And I'll see you next time.